Hello everybody, what is us and welcome to ranking loans. We're just going to get straight into it because we've got so many loan players here to rank. You know, so many to get through. I think we've got 49. I didn't add them all in because I didn't want my PC to explode. But anyway, let's get right into it. Give us one, Ben Pearson, decent. You know, for Stoke was really good. He joined in January, I believe, in a loan deal, obviously, from Bournemouth. I feel like if Bournemouth would have went down, I feel like he would have definitely been first-team material for Bournemouth. But I think a great deal right there to get Ben Pearson in for Stoke. And I would put in the Musket on perm, but I feel like decent is probably more of a fair one to put him into. Okay, next one going through is Renan Loddy. Honestly, must get on a perm. He was fantastic for Forest. I know he's very loved. I know I got a few good Forest fans on the channel. Really good mates of mine. And honestly, they talk about this guy like the Messiah. He's fantastic. He's been heavily linked to move to Benfica in real life, though. So, doesn't look like Forest might be able to get him, but you never know. Right, okay, next one, I believe, webcam, light side's go off on the, webcam, love that, appreciate that. Okay, next one, wait, who's that? That's not Rodrigo Muniz, that Cameron Archer. Okay, Cameron Archer, we're now going to go over here. Honestly, must get on a perm. He was absolute. Everyone talks about how well, Chuma Akpom did at Borough, but he was on another level as well, you know, like, he only joined halfway, I believe he got, like, 19 goal contributions since January. Definitely a must pick up for Borough. Next one is Tyler Morton. It's a shame because he's done really well, like, decent, but he's a bit of a 50-50 player because he can have some really good games but then some really bad games. He did go for a bit of a injury, you know, crisis with Blackburn, and we got injured for quite a bit of a while, and then he came back, he was a little bit 50-50. Anyway, next one, I believe this is Hungbo, who is Huddersfield. Another one that's 50-50, scored a couple of good goals, especially the one against Cardiff, that pretty much kept them up, you know, in the Championship. But yeah, Hungbo 50-50. Next one, João Felix. I feel like not good enough, you know what, I'm going to remove the enough, I'm just going to put not good, because he wasn't good for them, let's be honest, even though I know the entire Chelsea team wasn't good enough, but I think he scored like 2 goals for Chelsea, and it cost them 9 million the loan. Wasn't a good idea. Keylor Navas, he was a decent goalkeeper. I'm definitely putting him in the 50-50 category, because I know he was prone to a few mistakes, and he could have done a little bit better at some of the goals he did concede, but he obviously done a great job replacing Dean Henderson, coming in obviously from PSG, probably one of the most surprising transfers of the window to bring in a player, multiple Champions League winner, but yeah, it was a decent transfer. Next one is Manor Solomon, another player that I'm going to put in the decent category. I would put him in the Musket. I'm telling you in the Musket on the perm. No, I'm going to put in the Musket in the perm. He was brilliant. Fulham scored multiple goals. I believe he went on like a 6-goal game streak. He was really good for them. McKennie didn't really work out for them, did he? I know Leeds in general weren't that good, but the McKennie deal didn't work out, let's be honest, on loan from Leeds. Next one is Carl Diallo. Honestly, I would argue must get on a perm. Fantastic goalkeeper, probably one of the best goalkeepers in the Championship. Joined on loan from Newcastle. Great goalkeeper, was really good for Hull. Plenty of experience. Decent age for a goalkeeper as well. Honestly, if I was Hull, I would be getting on my knees for him. Next one is Cody Drameh, another one that I feel like they must get on a perm as well. I don't want to keep putting them on must get in the perm, but honestly, I feel like that's probably the best one to put him on because, like, he was absolutely incredible for Luton. He came on loan to them since joining from January, I believe, and he's a massive fan for him, and all Luton fans are crying for him to be a permanent signing at the club. Next one is Charlie Cresswell. Decent, good centre-back. Obviously on loan from Leeds again. I believe it's Leeds anyway, but he's a really good young centre-back. I believe he's left-footed centre-back. Could score goals from headers as well. England youth team level. Really good. Next one is Marquinhos. Meh. Didn't really work out for Norwich, did it? You know, he never consistently started off for Norwich. I know Norwich fans were absolutely so excited when this deal happened, but just couldn't really do it or adapt. Next one is Alvaro Fernandez, another decent player from the Manchester United Youth Academy. Went on loan to Preston, really good for them. Next one is Tyreek Fosu, a decent signing as well. I believe he completed the 3rd most dribbles or the 4th most dribbles in the Championship this season. I believe originally he spent the first half of the season on loan at Stoke and then went out on loan to Rotherham. So if he's a free agent at the moment, Fosu, I would be on my knees, you know, for any club to potentially be going in for Fosu in the Championship. Next one is Queener. Meh. Next one is Kieran Clark. He just wasn't good, was he? Well, I don't know, because he didn't necessarily start consistently. He did have another injury at Sheffield United, and since coming back from then, he was solid, to be fair, but I feel like the level that he came from, you know, Premier League club, you know, played consistently in the Premier League for multiple seasons, wasn't really that stand out as much as you'd hope. Next one, wait, who's this? This is like oh yeah, is that McAtee? Okay, yeah, James McAtee, honestly, must get on a perm for Sheffield United. I believe he got 10 assists and 9 goals this season. Really good player. Next one is Misha, 50-50. I just felt like the physicality bit massively let him down for Sunderland on loan from PSG. He just wasn't physical enough, and he has a lot of bags of potential, though I know he's been linked to Fulham in real life, but he's a little 50-50 player. Never consistently started, but I definitely felt that the physicality was the big part of him not playing too much. Next one is Tete from Leicester. Not good. You know, not good. I know, like, I know he obviously had a brilliant debut score against Villa, but since then, he hasn't really done anything for Leicester. Leicester kind of wasted a bit of a loan deal there. Maybe should have gone for somebody else. Next one is Courtney House. Honestly, I don't know too much about Courtney House. I'm just going to put in the 50-50 category, just to be fair. Keenan Davis. Oh, I just shake it. He's a great striker, but another one that just didn't, just didn't, you know, like, again, it's weird because Watford struggled as a whole, so you can't blame Davis for it all. So I'm just going to put him in the decent, because he did score a fair amount of goals for Watford, but he, honestly, I feel like most clubs would be begging to get him on a perm, but based on his loan season, I'd probably say it was decent. Next one is TA from Wigan. This guy is very good. He's a very good player, TA. I think I was Wigan, I'd be begging to get him on a perm, but I believe he's on loan from Slavia Praha. Great player. Midfielder, Ivory Coast, international, great player. Next one is Aaron Ramsey. It's a weird one with Aaron Ramsey because he's done alright with Borough, didn't do well with Norwich, so I'm going to put him in the decent category again. Next one is Rodrigo Muniz. Scored a couple of goals for Borough, nothing amazing, wasn't bad, yeah. Next one is Bilic, really good for Birmingham, you know, really solid loan deal, a great signing as well, you know, to bring him in on loan. A bit of a surprising one as well, because obviously Derby got relegated. I thought you'd go to a little bit higher than us, you know, to potentially like a high-end championship club, because I feel like he's got the ability. The only thing that did mess him with his injuries, but even during his loan, he managed to stay mostly somewhat fit, obviously playing the World Cup as well. I think would be a really decent player. Next one is Dion Sanderson, another really decent player. I feel like on loan to us. Obviously, I'm a Birmingham fan, so I probably know more about Sanderson and Bilic. But yeah, really decent for us. Absolutely love him. Sober Thomas didn't work out, did it? Did not work out. Did not work out. I think he's got a bit of an attitude problem, Sober Thomas. Next one is Josh Bowler. It didn't work out for Josh Bowler, did it really? But then again, they were a little bit better when he came back, so I'm going to put him in the meh. Next one is Poveda. Poveda was decent, you know, for Blackpool. Saying about he did have another one that was had a bit of an injury crisis for not just out of his Blackpool career, for out of his career on loan from Leeds. Could be a good player in the Championship for Leeds next season. Next one is Beyer. Right, they've already got him on the perm, but he was probably the best centre-back in the Championship last season. He was incredible. Next one, Nathan Teller, must get on a perm. Do I even need to explain how well he's done with Burnley? You know, he was probably one of the main reasons why Burnley got promoted. Incredible. Incredible footballer. Next one is Levy Colwill, another one that must get on the perm for Brighton. Young defender, Brighton fans love him. I believe they're actually trying to get him on a perm in real life, Brighton. I believe they're set to put in a £40 million bid. Would be interesting if that would happen. Let me know your thoughts, how you think he did. Next one is Patino. Considering how highly, you know, like, considering how highly, you know, rated he was from the Arsenal fans, you know, he's meant to be like the next best youth thing. Didn't really work out for him like that, did it? Didn't really work out for him like that. Next one is Philogene Badice. Pretty decent player. I think I was Cardiff. I'd love to get him on a perm. Next one is Ethan Horvath. He did keep the most clean sheets in the Championship, so I'd put him in the decent category. Good goalkeeper. Was prone to a mistake here and there, but I think the Luton defence definitely helped him. Solid goalkeeper. Next one is Kadra. I'm going to put in the 50-50. No, the thing is with Kadra, he's brilliant, you know, but he just... Honestly, if this was Birmingham, during his loan at Birmingham, perm, but I'm including his Sheffield United loan in this, so I've got to put him in the 50-50 category. Ian Materson, decent. Cabot, good, very good for Cardiff. Next one, Norton Cuffey. Honestly, must get on a perm. What a player. What a player. Next one is Ryan Giles, another one, must get on a perm, fantastic player, on loan. I think he's playing on loan at, what was it, Blackburn and Middlesbrough, was it? Really good player, probably the best left back in the division. Right, who's this? No, Doyle. Yeah, decent. I rate Tommy Doyle a lot. He's a good player. Next one, Twinzabi. 50-50. Ahmed. Do I need to explain? Right, Joe Gelhardt, meh. He didn't work out much, did he? You know, he chased after every ball, didn't score enough goals, but then again, you know, he was not a good deal, but he was meh. Next one, Trusty, must get on a perm. Clubs will be walking on crawling over broken glass to try and get him out in the club. Hannibal, good, very good. I loved Hannibal at Blues. You know, had the ability, energetic, loved to tackle, loved to challenge. Good player, Hannibal. Next one is the Camber, must get on a perm. Luton fans absolutely love him. You know, on loan from Villa, spent time at Club Brugge as well. Absolutely loved, marvellous. He is marvellous. Excuse the pun. And final one, Dean Henderson, must get on a perm. Right, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys have, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Have a great day, everybody. We will be doing more tier lists. Let me know if there's any type of tier list you guys want to see in the comments. But anyway, have a great day, people. Love you guys. Speak to you soon. See you all later. Much love, everybody.